going to have a look if the tractor's moving. The tractor is going now.
Jasper is finally going back to preschool, which is fantastically good news because it means that hopefully I'm going to get some time today. Ah, brilliant.
Shall we begin?
And I'm a free man.
Let's begin now.
That's not good. It's changed its mind. I heard it go click. Not changed its mind. Time for a restart. It's not like I actually need to plug in, but I don't like not being able to open the charge port door. It's kind of important. It's weird because I can hear the pin going up in the socket, but the door's not opening. What? I definitely heard the click. Did it open? Don't think it did. No, it didn't. This better not be a consequence of me getting the charge port door fixed, because the last charge port door I had was perfect. Always. Okay, that's not good. I should not have to do that. This time it's opened. Guess the magnet was just a bit dirty. Oh well, all's well that ends well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go work up in the summer house because that's where I've got all the SAD lamps, and this is the time of year which I need to sort of be careful with that sort of thing. It's been a sort of admin-y day, about as much fun as the weather, which is not good. Hopefully that charge port will open again when I get back. And I was just reading something very alarming about proposed drone regulations in Europe. A real case of a bunch of bureaucrats just basically making up what they think sounds sensible without having a single clue about what it is they're trying to regulate. Did you have fun at preschool?
Yeah, preschool was good.
And you know why it's getting dark earlier, don't you?
Yeah,
Why is that?
because it's Halloween.
Good news is, I hear tomorrow it's going to be nice and sunny, which is good because I've got some stuff to do. Yay! It's one of those planning days, but there is something I want to show you.
Come fun on Mr. Double. Mr. Double on the right.
When I was up in the sort of York northern area, I realised that I was doing quite a lot of editing in the car and I was at risk of running out of power. That's not good. So I bought myself this, but I don't want to plug this into my car. For one thing, Tesla's got a very small 12-volt battery. It's okay because it gets fed from the main traction battery if the car is on. I just don't really think I want to go down that route. I would rather have something that's altogether more portable. I'll just turn the heater off a minute, hang on. There we go. Now I can hear myself think, and you can hear me as well. So, also, I had a comment saying, what's this? So it's got a solar panel, small solar panel, about 3 watts I think it is, and a battery bank, which is perfectly good for things like charging your phone. These are quite expensive, but I think they're quite good because I like the fact that you can both charge from the solar panel and still charge a device like your phone or tablet from the battery. Power gauge on it. In this end, you can plug in your USB, and in this end, you plug in the little solar panel. Comes with a nifty little case. It's quite pricey. I bought this back when I had some money. It is very handy. It's all ruggedized and pretty much waterproof. IP67 with the ports closed. It's got 33.3 watt hours of power. It's pretty good, especially if you're going to be sort of hiking and you want to keep your phone charged up, your mobile satellite phone. This is the device. It's not going to cut it when it comes to keeping my MacBook going, however, which is where this comes in. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this out using this battery bank. This is a Power Gorilla thing. Altogether more meaty. What do we got here? It is 21,000 milliamp hours. So I guess that's probably about 73 watt hours of power. Not a huge amount, but hopefully it'll be a good sort of hour or so of hardcore laptop usage. Right here, you can set the voltage that you want it to output. So I've got this on 12 volts at the moment, but you can change it to 16, 19, 24. That is specifically designed this way so that you can charge up various laptops. Now, Apple being Apple, it doesn't come with a connector for the MacBook Pro, which is why I've got this, and I'm going to plug this into a 12 volt socket so that I can run this. And this actually comes with a solar panel of its own as well. Well, it's an optional extra to get a solar panel. This is a 10 watt solar panel. Okay, I'm going to get out my 12 volt socket, which I left in the house.
Let's begin now.
Got it. Right, so we've got this little thingy here. Jobs are good. Let's find out if it works. This seems like good quality. Came from Amazon. And not exactly official Apple product, but seems to do the job. It was only £14. The MagSafe thingy on the end. And it's on. Plug it in and see. So far so good. I'm not sure it's going to be able to... Oh dear. Nope. I know exactly what the problem is. It's pulling too much power and the battery bank's going... Oh. It's blown it. Well, that would be really inconvenient because this was useful. I'm using the word in the past tense here because it doesn't seem to want to turn on anymore. Don't worry, I have a backup solution. If in doubt, go large or go home. Okay, so it's on like 12.5 volts now, which is kind of low. I'll pop this into the direct connection socket. The light is on. Okay. Even this one seems to be struggling. The problem is the laptop is trying to pull around 80-90 watts, which is a lot of power. Tell you what, let's not do that anymore. Now you see what's frustrating about this is I do have a bigger one of these, but the bigger one, the bigger one's a bit on the bigger side. One thing that is a positive is when the sun is out, I have absolutely no doubt that this will work, because I can plug this up to a 40 watt solar panel. Oh my good God, this thing is huge. Okay. Right. If this one doesn't work, I'll eat my hat. Got twice as many batteries as the previous one. Oh, there's a surprise. It's absolutely fine. Great. I was trying to avoid having to take this enormous thing everywhere with me. That was kind of the whole point of spending 14 quid on this, because this one's got an inverter. So this one doesn't need 12 volt power. It can make 240 volt power. Well, this has been an interesting, if rather disappointing test. One thing is clearly obvious. MacBook Pros, when doing video rendering, take a huge amount of power. I just hope I haven't done permanent damage to the this one. Maybe I can bring it back to life again when I put it on charge. I'll do that, I'll put it on charge. Well, it's charging okay. Let's see if it'll turn on. Yay! So at least I haven't permanently damaged that. Oh dear. Well, you know what? I like to try things through experimentation. Tomorrow morning, when the sun comes up and Jasper's back at preschool, I'm going to see if that smaller battery box can run the laptop with a little bit of sun-powered assistance. Although the reality is, it looks like I'm going to have to pack the big battery box. This has been interesting. So there you go. If you've got a MacBook Pro that you want to use on the go, make sure you take an enormously big battery box. I'm talking like 22 kilos worth of lead acid batteries. That should do the job. I would just like to add a little bit in about this EASA, or EASA as it's called in aviation circles, thing about drone regulation. I think it's got the potential to basically just totally kill all kinds of model flying for no good reason as far as I can tell. So if you feel strongly about it, or you have a look at it and you think, well, you know what, actually model flying is a fun hobby that people should be able to continue to do, then I'd urge you to sign the UK petition. I'll put it in the description below, and it's just basically a way to tell the government that you're not happy with this, and hopefully they will feed back to the European authorities who are drafting this legislation, and they will change it. Because if they don't, I think everyone will just go, laws? What laws? We'll just do whatever we want. And I don't think that would actually benefit anybody. I hope you've enjoyed today's blog post and found it interesting. If you have, remember to like it and share it and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye. This is the time of year which I need to sort of be careful with that sort of thing.
Okay. You're gonna be careful.
Well, you know what I mean.
You just sound really negative.
Well, exactly. It's dingy outside. I get dragged down loads.